ring out, and another Kodiak win, keeping them undefeated on.
The Kodiaks women's team continued their dominant season as they rolled right over the St. Trojans in both games. They're now sitting at a record of 11-0 on the season, and they've been absolutely lethal since the start of the second semester. Their closest game since the break was their last game in Calgary against the Trojans, when they won by 36 points. Assistant coach Deanna Dotz says that even though it can be easy to become complacent, she's not worried about her team.
Right, it's always a concern, but it's something that you talk about from the beginning of the year that, when you have a team that returns as many starters and as many, people off the bench as we did, and we added a few key parts, you're going to be vying for something like that.
As for the men, they're welcoming the return of guard Pierce Van Galen. Van Galen suffered an ankle injury on January 13th and missed 2 games with the team before making his return against St. Kodiak's head coach Ryan Hagee says he's a piece of the team that was very well missed.
Missing him for 2 games, it leaves a big hole for us. We had guys in the lineup that stepped in and did a great job.
Van Galen played 34 minutes in his return to the squad, which came in the form of a 109-104 double overtime win at home. Even with the long playing time, Van Galen says his ankle, while not at 100%, still feels pretty good.
It's feeling better every day, but it still hinders me at practice, and during the games on the weekend I could still feel it.
Both teams are headed off to Red Deer this weekend to take on the Kings and the Queens. For the women, if you're paying attention to the record books, they shouldn't pose much of a threat to them in their undefeated record. As for the men, though, they're only sitting 2 points back of the Kings, meaning this game is absolutely pivotal. The one who wins this game could end up at the top of the conference at the end of the season. For E! News, I'm Nick Nielsen.